Hey everyone, it's Sophia again. I just wanted to jump on real quickly to put this into the record. The statement by His Royal Highness Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. There he goes, standing up for his family, taking the lead, making sure his wife is protected. That's our Harry. So in case the British media didn't know, now they know. They're still thinking about Harry as some party boy who's always getting into trouble. They fail to see that this party boy has turned into a man with a wife and a son to protect. In any case, I wanted to read the letter that the Duke of Sussex has put out. Another one, I went over the last one when I talked about the Dan Wooten thing. And then this is the second one he has put out in defense of his wife and the way she has been treated in this racist tabloids. In particular, he has singled out the Daily Mail, but we know that it's all of them. These British tabloids. They go to town, so if he goes after one, maybe he'll send a message to the rest of them. She's off limits, they're off limits, Archie's off limits. Okay, so let me read the statement. As a couple, we believe in media freedom and objective, truthful reporting. We regard it as a cornerstone of democracy, and in the current state of this world, on every level, we have never needed responsible media more. Unfortunately, my wife has become one of the latest victims of a British tabloid press that wages campaigns against individuals with no thought to the consequences. A ruthless campaign that has escalated over the past year, throughout her pregnancy, and while raising our newborn son. There is a human cost to this relentless propaganda, specifically when it is knowingly false and malicious. And though we have continued to put on a brave face, as so many of us can relate to, I cannot begin to describe how painful it has been. Because in today's digital age, press fabrications are repurposed as truth across the globe. One day's coverage is no longer tomorrow's chip paper. Up to now, we have been unable to correct the continual misrepresentations, something that these select media outlets have been aware of and have therefore exploited on a daily basis and sometimes hourly basis. Now, I think there he's talking about the fact that they, as royals, are not allowed to deny or they're not allowed to acknowledge anything that the press has said. So something must have changed recently. We know that Harry's been making, bad boy moves. He's been making moves for his family. So this might be another one of the moves that he's made to protect his family. So they are now, checking back, they're now, talking back. They are checking these people. No more it looks like no more can they just be putting out false information one after the other, without any sort of repercussion. Okay. let me finish reading, okay? Sorry, just wanted to clarify that because that's an important thing. It says, up till now, we have been unable to correct the continual misrepresentation. So that has to be a change in the way that they as royals are going to combat negative information about Meghan or the Sussex family in the future, which is probably why they've made all those changes to break away from everything else. Okay? So Harry can rightfully, properly protect his family. Okay, so it is for this reason we are taking legal action as a process that has been many months in the making. The positive coverage of this past week, and he's talking about their amazing Africa tour, the positive coverage of this past week from these same publications exposes the double standards of this specific press pack that has vilified her almost daily for the past 9 months. They have been unable to create lies after lies at her. They have been able to create lie after lie at her expense, simply because she has not been visible while on maternity leave. But Harry, they would be, creating lies after lies even if she was visible. That's where I have to part there. They've been creating lies after lies since they saw that you were even remotely interested in her as a future spouse. Okay. She has been the same woman. She is the same woman she was a year ago and on our wedding day. Just as she's the same woman you've seen on this Africa tour. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely woman. For these select media, this is a game, and one that we have been unwilling to play from the start. I have been a silent witness to her private suffering for too long. To stand back and do nothing would be contrary to everything we believe in, and that's another reason why they, I think, had to split from Buckingham and Kensington. Because this bullshit about them they can say, the media can, and that is why the media also has been saying anything they want to, because they know by practice the royals don't clap back. And then poor Meghan has been suffering, and who wouldn't suffer in silence? And I am convinced that these people try to make her lose that baby. Because all that stress can only bring stress to the body. It's a miracle baby Archie is here. Because of all the bull that they put her through, dragging her own father into their disgusting plot. So we feel for you, Meghan, honey. But we're here for you. We are here for you. Okay, so that confirms to me that Harry has broken, taken things in his own hand, and it's not listening to these Kensington and Buckingham foolishness that you can't reply back to the media when they are sitting there outright just putting lies into the media and trying to ruin this good woman's reputation. Okay, let me continue. I'm almost done. And I'm going to post this just in case anybody has not seen it. If you've been living on a rock and you have not seen it, I'm going to post it inside the message box down there, okay? This particular legal action hinges on one incident in a long and disturbing pattern of behavior by British tabloid media. And I would like to say racist British tabloid media. The content of a private letter were published unlawfully and the contents of a private letter were published unlawfully in an intentionally destructive manner to manipulate you, the reader, and further the divisive agenda of the media group in question. In addition to their unlawful publication of this private document, they purposely misled you to strategically omit they purposely misled you by strategically omitting select paragraphs, specific sentences, and even singular words to mask the lies they had perpetrated for over a year. There comes a point when the only thing that you can do is to stand up to this behavior, because it destroys people and destroys lives. Put simply, it's bullying, which scares and silences people. We all know this isn't acceptable at any level. We won't and can't believe in a world where there is no accountability for it. That's right, Harry. Go on with your bad self. That's right, baby. Stick up for your family. I am so happy for him. I am so proud of him. I am so sick and tired of this cowardice that is in the British royal family. That you sit there and you just let anybody say anything about you. But Harry has lost his mother. He's not going to lose his wife, and he's not going to lose his son. You can believe that. Okay. So, though this action may not be the safe one, don't worry, honey. You got a whole bunch of people behind you. It is the right one. Because my deepest fear is history repeating itself. I've seen what happened when someone I love is commoditized to the point that they're no longer treated or seen as a real person. I lost my mother, and now I watch my wife falling victim to the same powerful forces. This is so sad. And we, innately we knew Meghan must have been suffering, because we were saying that they're trying to make her lose that baby. They're trying to incite people to go and try and kill this woman so they can repeat history. So Harry, we are behind you. You go ahead and you protect your woman. You protect your son. These people are vultures, plain and simple. So we thank you, the public, for your continued support. It is hugely appreciated, although it may not seem like it. We really need it. Aww. Oh, okay. And then it goes into the fact that the Duchess of Sussex has filed a suit against Associated Newspapers over the misuse of private information, infringement of copyright, and breach of Data Protection Act of 2018. All right, so I'm going to link all that down there. Okay? Go ahead, Meghan. You sue them. Sue them for everything. And I hope that you can take everything they have and give it to charity. Because these people have been hounding her. And it's really because Harry, shut down everything for them, and they didn't have access to Meghan. And because he shut down everything because of the way they started treating her in the first place. with this straight out of Compton and this other racist foolishness that we have seen ever since he was even remotely interested in her becoming his wife. They went after Mama Doria. They treated her like trash. Okay, this sweet, sweet woman, who's anyone has ever met her, say she's the sweetest person you would ever meet. And they make her seem like, she's not a good person. So go after them, Harry. And I see that Piers Morgan and his toad face has written a column in the Sun blasting the Sussexes. He needs to be quiet, because Piers Morgan used to, say good things about Meghan until he found out that he was actually ghosted, because a friend of Meghan, one of Meghan's co-stars, told him that Meghan told him to ghost him, or not to call him anymore. Well, what? You're from the Sun, the Daily Sun. Look at what you all are doing to this woman. I will ghost you behind too. But I just wanted to jump on here quickly because this is historical. Sorrel was their historic tour. Meghan looks so gorgeous. Harry looks so relaxed. And little Archie, all I see is a little bitty mini Harry. That Harry went and cloned himself. When that hair comes in, I know it's going to be red because his face is already red. So, all prayers for the Sussex family. They're doing good things, and they have a lot of people behind them. So, we love you, Harry and Meghan, and we're behind you 150%. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Bye now. Until next time.